I have been here.
The Grey Goose, Adventures of a Modern Robin Hood.
That smash and grab raid in Bond Street by Bernie Casson netted me one perfect 20-carat diamond. Unfortunately, Bernie, who got away, saw me pocket it and later paid me a visit at my flat. Using her sixth form dramatic experience, Barbara entered Avic Gun and Bernie made an exit, quite hurriedly. We hid the diamond in the waste plug in Barbara's bathroom, only to have it pinched by a chamber winch. However, we got over that when over the speaker in Barbara's flat, I heard my warning buzzer go in mine. This is a little contrivance I invented, whereby anyone coming out of the lift on my floor activates a stud under the passage carpet. This buzzes in my flat, and so I expect visitors, and am suitably prepared. Exit me from Barbara's flat, down her lift, round the street, up in the lift to my floor, and so to my own front door, which I open and...
Hold it, you, and walk in. Walk, I said, and keep your hands right up.
Oh, so it's you, Bernie Casson. May I ask why you called again?
Mike, shut the door behind him.
Mike? Who's Mike?
Just Mike. Pal of mine, see?
Oh. Well, Mike, whoever you are, I'm sorry for you. Bernie's always in trouble. He could draw you plans of the best jails in England. He's so familiar with them.
Here, shut up and listen. Just be sensible and listen.
Oh, with that gun in my waistcoat, I can do little else. May I sit down and drop my hands?
Risk him, Mike.
No gun, no bomb, no poison, eh, Mike? I see. Thank you, Mike, for that one. I shall hope to pay it back before long.
Mike, don't talk.
From that clout he gave me, I'm quite prepared to realize he believes in the old adage that actions speak louder than backchat. Now, what can I do for you two gentlemen? I assure you we shall not be interrupted this time.
Okay, then. Where's the rock?
All right. I'll play quiz, kids. The rock, better known as Gibraltar. Thank you, Mike.
The rock, punk. The diamond you pinched.
I pinched? Bernie, didn't I see you sprawling in the gutter with diamonds all over you?
You tripped me up and I was robbed. But I saw you grab one and put it in the cuff of your pants.
And you got away. But, Bernie, I did not put a diamond in the turn-up of my pants.
Wherever you put it, you got it. And Mike and me are here to collect. Come clean and we'll op it and no harm done. Come on. Where is it? Or we tear you apart and then open up this fat like a sardine tin.
All right, proceed. If anyone were listening in, Bernie, that is, if this were a radio serial, they'd telephone the police and you'd be nabbed in a matter of a few minutes. Wouldn't Inspector Ford like to know that you're here?
This ain't a drip drama, see? So talk. Mike, just one.
Thank you, Mike. Let's see, that's 3 I owe you. Sorry, 4.
All right, Mike. Stop now.
Oh, for this relief, much thanks. Look, Bernie, let's be sensible. You're entirely at sea. I haven't got your diamond, or my diamond, or anyone else's diamond. Search the flat if you must. Go on, don't hesitate.
That's just what we're going to do.
Right. Here's my keys, so there's no need for any rough stuff. Oh, before you start, have a drink. There's whiskey in that decanter.
Doped, I suppose.
Rubbish. But there's poison in the soda water. However, I'd like one. May I?
Considering, yes. We'll all have one.
Will you get it, or shall I?
You get it, see? And no clever tricks. Mike, keep an eye on him. Cover the door.
Look, idiots, I'll pour my own first. So. Good health, gentlemen. Now, just watch me drop down dead. Wait for it. Good heavens, I feel quite well. So what will you drink?
I reckon we'll have the same. But listen, mister, we're still going to get that stone. As I said, we'll wreck the joint before we go away without it.
No, that's not necessary. You have my keys. Now, whiskey for you, Bernie. And one for you, Mike. At your service, gentlemen. What, no word of thanks? Toujours la politesse, you know.
Shut up. We ain't got all night.
True, oh true. Soda, gentlemen, remember what I said? My doctor told me it was poison. Bernie, you first.
Hey, what
you,
the...
Mike! Right, Barbara!
The lights! What the blazes?
Thanks, Barbara. That was quick work with the old bookcase. Listen.
Hey, put that flaming light on, Mike.
Master switch near the drink cabinet.
What's the matter with you, dope? Grab him before he gets out of that door. He ain't near the door. He's the switch. Cripes. He ain't here. He can't be far off. Come on. That bathroom, the lounge, the bedroom. Get up, move on, dope.
Did you get my tips?
Of course. I had the speaker on. I rang up Inspector Ford at once and he's on his way.
You didn't say who you were.
Oh, of course not. Just that I saw some suspicious customers enter your flat.
Listen to me. I've got to get around to my front door in case those two Johnnies get the wind up and make a getaway before the police arrive.
Is it safe for you?
Of course. Old Ben may think things, but Bernie's the smash-and-grab bloke. It was I who, foiled him. Yes, foiled's the word, in Bond Street. All right, see you anon. Come round in 10 minutes' time. See you then.
Now then, what's all this?
Believe it or not, Ben, I've got two real beauties for you in my flat.
And you're standing at the door keeping guard?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Well, I was saving them up for you.
And who are they?
Now, you really are going to enjoy this. Our old friend, Bernie Casson.
Yeah?
Well, really, Ben, you might be a bit more enthusiastic. Bernie Casson is the Bond Street smash-and-grab Johnny. I tripped him up, saved the jeweller thousands of pounds, the police have lost him, I find him for you, and you sound as if you were ordering eggs for breakfast.
All right, but you said two.
That's right. Bernie Casson has a friend for him, one Mike. Nasty piece of work. This face of mine is entirely due to him. I mean, the extra lumps, of course.
Beat you up, eh?
Oh, yes, both up and down.
What were you doing in there with two thugs?
Looking for a diamond.
What?
I mean, they were looking for a diamond.
In your flat?
In my flat.
Do you keep diamonds in your flat?
Only when the custodian of the tower goes away for a holiday and asks me to mind the crown jewels for him.
Look, Fletcher, your great sense of humor is not very welcome at the moment. Shall I tell you why?
By all means.
I am not altogether satisfied about you. There are certain peculiarities.
Ben.
Call them what you will. I have my own opinions, which for the present I can't express. Now, apparently, you got home to find those two hobos in occupation.
Yes?
They used force on you to make you tell them something.
Yes, Inspector.
You didn't tell them anything?
Couldn't is the word, Inspector.
What did they want to know?
Where I'd hidden the diamond.
And, of course, you didn't tell them.
Couldn't is the word, Inspector, remember?
Why couldn't you tell them?
Ha-ha, Ben, that's a leading question. But I'll answer it.
You'd better.
Well, I hadn't hidden a diamond. I hadn't even got a diamond into my possession. Ergo, I had no diamond on me, none in my flat.
You got a wall safe?
I have.
What's in it?
Only an old glove of mine and the family album.
I warn you I shall examine that safe.
By all means, you can borrow the key off Bernie Casson.
You gave him your keys? Why?
So that he could look for the diamond. Look, Ben, if you'd been punched around by that blighter Mike, you'd have given him the freedom of the city.
All right, let's go in. Got your keys?
Inspector Ben, I've told you, Bernie Casson has my keys in there.
All right, then we'll force our way in.
No need. I brought the master key up from the lobby.
You think of everything, don't you?
Yes. Why don't you?
All right. Now stand by, Capel. You too, Gordon.
Yeah.
These men are tough. We mustn't let them make a getaway. All right, here goes. All right, fellas, this is the cop.
Inspector Ford and...
Yes, and me. I mean I. So you've been messing around to some tune in my flat.
All right, Ben. Now then, what are you doing here? This is burglary, you know.
Oh, straight, Inspector. Everything ain't what it seems.
Oh? Exactly what does that mean?
Well, admitted Mike and me was in here. Mr. Fletcher don't seem to mind, see?
And I don't seem to mind Mike pounding my face, eh?